So yes, so I went to go see a psychiatrist. She diagnosed me with ADHD. She started me on a non-stimulant.
Right? Yes. So here's your note.
Hi! Oh my god, hi! How are you? Good? Great. Welcome to another vlog. Do you see how shiny my face looks? I'm gonna insert a few clips right here of me getting a facial done earlier today. Y'all, this glow is crazy. Mateo's dad is cutting our yard. I'm like overly moisturized, so I'm like super sticky, and like my hair keeps sticking to my face, and it's kind of a lot. I had a few ideas on what I wanted this vlog to be about. Well, honestly, just a few couple of things. I need to get out of this reading slump that I'm in. So since I started the medication, I've since stopped the medication that I was taking last that had been making me like super depressed and unmotivated. I didn't want my last video to come off like, oh my god, like this is what depression feels like. Like, trust me, I know what depression feels like. I have gone, unfortunately, down that like black hole way too many times. And another reason why it didn't click to me that the medication was causing my depression, I was like, well, I'm about to start my period, and I felt like this before. I also get seasonal depression in the summer because I hate being outside. I feel like I'm forced to stay inside, and it just causes me to like be antisocial and like shut down, and like I lose motivation to do all of my hobbies and things like that. I thought that I was just going through another depressive episode, and so I kept telling myself like, oh, it'll pass, it'll go away, not taking into consideration that I haven't been feeling this way since I started taking my anxiety like SSRI. And so I was like, no, like I'm not okay. So for the past honestly for the past month, I have not been in the mood to read anything whatsoever, but I have 2 books that I need to read as of 2 weeks ago. This is my work book club, my romance like work book club book of the month. It is the new Megan Quinn book, and I actually already started this. I'm actually on I'm not that far into the book. I'm like on chapter 9 or something. And then I also need to read my sister's book club pick of the month, which is the new Riley Sager book, Middle of the Night, or something like that. Yeah, I think it's that one. And I have that one physically as well. So I need to find a way to get myself out of a rut still, and I need to get myself out of a reading slump. I also wanted to read this book. This is the last book that I got at Barnes & Noble. It says Such a Good Liar, and I did go over the brief synopsis of what this book is about, but basically it's like a mystery kind of thriller, I'm assuming, but it takes place in summer. Like, I might try and read. I haven't had dinner. I might try to make some dinner. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I just had about 2 handfuls of Doritos. But even before I was eating Doritos, like there's nothing really that I want. You know what the sad thing is? We went grocery shopping. However, there's still nothing to eat. I say that, but there really is. I don't want any of the things that we bought. That's kind of the thing. My face is a little itchy. I totally forgot to mention, or I forgot to say what kind of facial that I got. I got like a very light chemical, well, it's not light, but it's like a medium depth chemical peel. So in the next couple of days, I'm expected to kind of start peeling. I'm kind of looking forward to that because then that means I'm gonna have smooth baby skin. There's a whole watermelon I need to cut up, pineapple. Maybe I'll have that, and then I'll have like a little fruit salad for dinner. I'm not really craving anything crazy. You know what? I'm gonna cut up this watermelon while I listen to an audiobook. I changed my mind. I'm watching my show and I'm going to cut up the watermelon. The thought of listening to an audiobook right now just sounded so unpleasing, and I don't want to force myself to read or listen like to anything. It's okay. I'm gonna sit down and read on the couch for a while after I cut up the watermelon and the pineapple. watermelon and pineapple, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some lime. Yay! We are in the bathroom now. It's been a bit later. I went ahead and uploaded the video and created like a thumbnail and stuff for it. I need to start taking thumbnails for videos because I be forgetting. And then I end up just screenshotting something from the video and it's not the most aesthetic. I'm sorry. I should get better at that and I will. Give me time. Anyway, so I had a chemical peel done today. My esthetician sent me home with a little aftercare baggie on like what I should do. So it's basically just gentle cleanser and some cream to keep me hydrated, and that's pretty much it. And that's what I have to do for the next 5 days. So the chemical peel that I've done chemical peels before, but they were like super gentle, so I didn't really peel that much because I just finished my period and I kind of had some breakouts and stuff. I don't know if you can tell, but she did like some extractions like around my forehead. She did one here. I'm going to cleanse and clean my face and then we'll get in bed and then we'll start reading. I am putting off reading. I think I'm procrastinating on reading, and it's like reading is one of the most, it's like a mountain right now that I'm trying to move, and it feels impossible to just sit and read. I did want her to dermaplane as well, and she's like, absolutely not. I have super sensitive and like reactive skin, especially like my forehead area. Skincare done. Sit down, take my meds, and read, because that's the whole point of me making this video, so that I can get out of a reading slump. So I thought I was gonna have time to like lay here and read for at least like, I kind of do. I have 30 minutes that I can read. But I'm gonna be so honest, I don't want to. I'm gonna skip reading tonight and I'm gonna try again tomorrow. I might not, I don't know. I'm trying to get out of a reading slump, but it's very hard, so I'll try again tomorrow. I forgot to check where I was. I'm on chapter 9, probably 10. I'll see you again tomorrow. Hello. It is, I think, 2 days later from the last clip, but that's okay. Just want to address something really quickly. So I am starting to peel from my chemical peel that I got earlier this week. So that's kind of what these splotches are. I'm trying to keep them hydrated constantly with like just cream and stuff, but it does get really flaky and it's like literally peeling. So if you see some of that. So we are still continuing to try to get me out of this reading slump because I still have not read anything all of the month of July, really. So, but I don't know where to start. I do, again, need to finish the book that I need to finish for my work book club. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to attend the book club for my sister's book club meeting because I have a concert that day. I also want to give a little bit of an update on how I've been feeling without taking the medication, like the non-stimulant. And honestly, I'm feeling, I don't know, like I feel like I'm feeling a little bit more like myself. So that feels really good. I'm still taking my anxiety medication. So I know that that's also helping kind of boost up everything. I'm also done with my period. So I know that's also out of the way. Like, I'm feeling like a new woman. I couldn't ask for more. So hopefully the next clip that you see will be me sitting down in my bed and reading. I also feel like I wear the same 4 t-shirts in these past few videos, especially when I'm at home. I would like to apologize, but at the same time, like, no. I am going to wash my face, do my skincare. It's also been hours later. I made myself a little dinner. I ate, and then Mateo got off work, made him some dinner. It is now like past 9 o'clock. I think it's like 9:30. Yeah, I'm still kind of peeling around these areas. And then after I finish doing this, I'm gonna sit on the couch and we're gonna read. How long has it been since you read something?
I read every day.
Don't read every day.
Yeah, I do.
What do you read?
My picture books.
He reads his mangas and his manhwas. I'm putting like a little extra on these areas that I'm like peeling the most right now. Feels kind of like when your skin is like super dry, so it just feels really tight. That's like how I'm feeling right now, and like this area up here and then like this area that's like peeling already. And I have to stop messing with it, but I can't help it. I can't help it. I pick at my face a lot. I pick at my nails. I pick at my face whenever there's stuff. I pick at my lips a lot. Because I'm constantly having dry lips no matter how much lip balm or chapstick I put on. I'm blaming anemia and low iron. And honestly, this is kind of the area that I get the most dry too. So I'm not really surprised that it's happening here first. The esthetician also told me that it happens around the mouth first because this is like the area that we move the most. Like we're always like talking, eating, all that stuff. And so skin is like stretching. I have headphones, I have my Kindle, and I have the book that I'm reading, which I was reading on my Kindle. So I'm gonna do an immersive read. You need some pets? I have some ambiance going on. I pull my hand away. Oh my goodness. What? My little Taylor. Meow. I've put the cats to bed. We're chilling on the couch now.
She never read a book.
I still have not read anything.
She lies.
I don't lie. I just have no motivation to read right now. And then I put vlogs on, and now all I want to do is just watch vlogs. So I have me a little midnight snack, and it's going to be some Oreos and milk. I personally don't like the filling in Oreos. And don't tell me that I should just get thin Oreos, because it's not the same. It still has filling in it, and I don't like it. So I literally break apart my Oreo. Oh, beautiful. Normally it's on both sides, but this one is not. I take a knife and I literally scrape off the middle. And then we take our milk and then we do a little dip. We kind of let it soak for a little bit so it gets a little soft. Now it is pretty late, so I can't have too many. Because I'm able to split the Oreo in half, I can have 4 cookies, which is like 2 whole cookies. We'll see how tonight pans out. Good morning. It's the next day. I did not end up reading last night. This wanting me to get out of a reading slump video is like not going the way that I wanted it to. Instead, I'm literally just vlogging my life, which is not bad, but the whole point of this was to try to get me out of a reading slump, but it's become very difficult. I wanted to also show what my chemical peel is also doing. I am peeling, like peeling. I'm gonna put moisturizer on, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. It's honestly kind of gross, but I don't even know if you can really tell, but it's like here, all here, my nose. It's literally just exfoliating and like peeling the top layer of my skin so that the skin underneath can have its moment, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna put some moisturizer on really quickly, even though I just put some on this morning. But yeah, and it's like taking everything in me not to pick at it and like to peel it off. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to just let it fall on its own. Okay, I'm literally going to sit my butt down and I'm going to open up my Kindle. So this is the book that I'm supposed to be reading, and I was reading it on Kindle. I don't know, and it's not that I'm not vibing with it. If anything, it's like so far really good. I'm gonna try and do an immersive read, so like listen to the audiobook and read at the same time to see if I can get a little bit further into it, because I was in the middle of like chapter 9, but I'm having a little bit of breakfast-ish, lunch. It's already like 1. But I haven't had anything to eat yet, and so I'm having watermelon, and then underneath are, you can't see because the watermelon chunks are huge, but there's yellow cherries, which I was pleasantly introduced to. Mateo showed me, and they're so good. Look at my skin. Look at my peel. Okay, I am in bed now because I plan to sit here and read. And then normally the vlogs that I watched, like of watch me get out of a reading slump and things, it's things like going to bookstores or trying to start series or continue series that they know that they're into and things like that. I can't really go to, or I just don't have the financial means to go to bookstores right now because I know that I would spend money, and I genuinely don't have that money right now. So I can't go and like, I mean, I could browse through like a bookstore, but it's just not the same because I know that I will leave with something, and I know myself, and I'm impulsive when it comes to purchasing, especially books. So I can't do that. I won't do that to myself is a better way to put that. That's like the number one thing that I would like to do right now is to try and get myself back into the reading environment. I did think about going to like a library and then just forcing myself to be in a reading setting and opening up a book and just reading the afternoon away. But there's really no excuse for that. I don't want to. Like, that's just the best way that I can put it. I think I'm going to try and get maybe through like a few chapters, 2 to 3 chapters. They're not super long either, so I wouldn't be reading for too long, and then maybe just see if I want to continue. But right now I want to eat my little bowl of fruit. I have some watermelon. Eat this chunk right here. Oh, juicy. I personally love watermelon. And then these are the cherries that Mateo introduced me to. We bought like a big thing of it and the thing is pretty much gone. Don't eat the pit. They are a lot sweeter than the red ones. The red ones are a lot more bitter and tart. These are just straight up sweet. I try and watch reading vlogs or 24-hour reading challenges or getting out of reading slumps and things, and then I can only get like 10 minutes into a video and then I just genuinely want to watch something else. I'm more so into like Disney vlogs right now because we're going to Disney World and I'm so excited. I've been watching Disney vlogs. I've been watching just daily like lifestyle vlogs and things like that, and that's just what I've been into recently. Yeah, so I'm going to sit here and I'm going to eat my watermelon, and hopefully, again, I keep saying this, but hopefully the next clip is of me just sitting here and reading. Ended up getting 70% through the book and I'm so excited. We are having dinner. We're having some sandwiches. We're just gonna watch a little something. We're gonna eat dinner and then I'm going to jump back on the book because I'm almost done with it. I'm so excited. Finally, I was able to read for longer than a chapter at a time, but then I got distracted for the last like maybe 40 minutes because I was watching MTV2 was having like a Bring It On marathon, so I was kind of watching the movies back to back and having them on the background, and then I got distracted. But I'll turn this back on when I'm reading again. Ooh, rockin' baby hair nation. I feel like I come on here, like there are so many YouTubers that I watch and they're so aesthetically pleasing and they're so like clean girl aesthetic and they're so put together and they have their makeup on. They look so cute. And I promise that that can be me, but a lot of the times... Anyway, okay, so the last clip of me reading was Friday night. It is now Monday. It's now Monday evening. It's 8 and I finished editing actually this video right now. I just needed to do this outro so that I can post it tomorrow. But I'm not done with the book and I really wanted to finish at least the book for this video. I think I have like an hour left of this, so I think right now is perfect timing for me to finish this and then maybe even add it to the outro really quickly so that I can post this. I ended up getting 76% of the way through with this book and I'm so proud. I'm gonna let Mateo enjoy his show while he's drinking his tea. You drinking tea?
It's not tea, it's pozole.
And then after this, I will officially be out of a reading slump and then I will start another one. I finished, oh my god. I am a reader. I'm so excited. That means I can guiltily I can move on to another book without feeling guilt. I'm thinking of reading The Last Mrs. Parrish because I haven't read that and I heard it's really good. Since I'm not attending book club this weekend, I will do The Last Mrs. Parrish. I'm going to try to get more summer reads out of the way, but I think that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and I hope to see you in the next one. No, I think that's all I got.